Thank you for listening to the Tattness Podcast on the Tattness Co network.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A Mercedes kind of sentiment, luxury, and trust in me to honor the free we all should be. It sees my sundial burst into yin and yang, right and left, me and you.
This is weird for me because this is the first show of season 3 of 2021. It's first show at all. And I gotta fucking address a bunch of shit.
New year, new concerns.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
That's fair. But first, before I say a goddamn thing, first and foremost, most importantly, thoughts and prayers with Dr. Dre. You gotta pull through, homie. Like, come on, man. I honestly hope that this turns out, all good, personally. I'm not,
Absolutely.
I know on behalf of the Tattness Co camp that I'm not the only one. So, that hit me hard, man. That's heavy news. All I can say, man, thanking you. So, next thing is I haven't announced this to the public yet, but I want to give a shout out to my new adopted niece and goddaughter, Desiree. I love you. You better fucking know it, girl. I love you so damn much. Thank you for, needing someone like me to come into your life and step up and kind of contribute to, what you need. You're a blessing to my life. That's for damn sure. I love you more than anything, girl. You better know it. And you better fucking know that any given day, whatever you need from me, it's as good as done. I'm going to be there for you all the time. So, she's in them teenage years, the fun fucking times. God, that sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, great. Yes.
Sometimes it's dope, but sometimes fuck is it hard, man.
It is.
Trying to figure yourself out and shit. And, so if I can offer additional guidance and, I'm her godfather now, which is dope. So, and have adopted her as my niece as well. So it's like, Uncle T's got you always and forever, no matter what, no matter how old you get. But we're gonna get through shit together. Don't you worry about all that.
Absolutely. So, hi Desiree. Hope you're doing well. We're thinking of you.
Always thinking of her, man. I'm wearing my own shit as always, because people get fucking salty about that. Like, how are you gonna rock your own shit? Well, business 101, son. Why would I pay stupid amounts of money to rock fucking someone else's shit and advertise for them when I could rock my own shit and advertise for me? So, new era, son. I'm thrilled about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. New era's dope, and it's my product, so it's dope in my view. And if you don't like it, don't buy it. Fuck you.
Simple as that.
Other than that, man, I've been kind of dead on social media. I've been letting my personal assistant handle all that shit. Brianna's got that under control. I don't fuck with nobody, man. I don't rock with nobody no more, honestly. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, I got my fam. I got you.
Woohoo!
I got Bree, Alexa, of course, Anthony, my boy Scotty from New York, Scott Sender. Love you, bro.
Crystal
Lavero, of course. That's my sister, man. And another one that any given time you need anything from me, man, it's as good as done. Victoria, Natty, Bryce, my man Bryce, Maurice, of course, man. My boy from way back in the day when I was like fucking. I think I met Maurice when I was like, fuck. I think he was like 8 years old or some shit. And I was probably like 11ish or some shit, 10 or 11ish. A lot of history there, whatever. But yeah, you know, can't forget Larissa, of course. That's family. I love Larissa. Gave her a job, so you know, it is what it is. Well, now I just kind of took over her job and let her keep it. Whatever. Shut up. So you know, family, man, and of course my agents and all that shit. But it just seems like everybody else, man, kind of comes at me with this weird energy that, like, I didn't notice it, but other people keep bringing it up to me, and they're like, "What's going on with this? You know, with these cats?" Certain people, especially, and I'm not going to get into that, but you know, where certain people just are like, "Yo," from my camp, are like, "How the fuck are you going to do so much for people and then let them diss you?" And then, you know, people in particular. And then I'm looking at it like, did they diss me though? Really? But then I go back and I kind of pay attention to it, and I'm like, oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know, you know, where that energy is coming from. But yeah, I see where their concerns lie, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to kind of lay back a little bit and just kind of watch what these cats do from this point on. Because, you know, I'm going to choose what I say real careful.
Yeah.
Just because I like to be concise. I don't like people, you know, trying to decide for me what I mean by what I say. I say what the fuck I say, and I say what I mean, and I tell you what I mean. So I don't like people fucking twisting my words or whatever, or taking whatever suits them out of what I say. So I'm going to be real clear on what I'm saying right now. Okay, the shit people brought to me was like, how in the fuck are you going to have people in your life that seem to throw shade on everything you do? Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How in the fuck are you going to have people in your life that claim to be down, but like every time you accomplish something, they try to shit on it, or they ignore it, or they're like, yo, I don't support it. Give me free shit and I'll support you, but otherwise, fuck you. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care about you or your goddamn life or whatever the fuck. How are you going to call those people your boys?
You can't.
So I'm like, all right, that's fair. That's valid, you know. Okay. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I understand my camp's concerns. Because, see, the thing is that people need to understand is that Tattness Co. fucking is not just a brand. It's not just a company or whatever. It's an umbrella first and fucking foremost. Let's get that fucking straight right now. It's not just a clothing line. It's a fucking network. It's a fucking, you know, studio now for films. It is a family. You know what I'm saying? Among so many other fucking things that we do. It's a fucking network for shows, radio shows, put people on, give people a chance. Not everybody blew up. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Look, Scott Sender, man, my boy. I put you on my fucking network, and y'all had your thing where you went on hiatus or whatever. You put your show on hold. Cool. Shit happens. That's life. He never blamed me. It was like, yo, we're not getting enough exposure or advertisement or blah, 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 blah. Nothing. None of that bullshit, man. It's just like, yeah, just so you know, I'm kind of going on hiatus. Don't even know if I'm coming back. I left them on the website for the network because I'm like, fuck it. Y'all still did stuff.
Absolutely.
Y'all got shows. Man, maybe people will beg for you to come back. They'll fucking check out the old stuff and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he's back now, but he's kind of doing his own solo thing, which is still cool.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker tased himself for an audition.
I remember.
to get on my network. That's commitment, man. Well, I mean, he let his people tase him. And I'm like, what kind of jackass fuckery is this? If you're going to do that kind of crazy shit to get on my network, son, you're already in. I'm just not telling you that.
Where do you get the tasers? What I'd like to know.
Hey, man, New York don't play. I don't ask questions when it comes to my New York people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't asking questions.
Mm-mm.
I just leave well enough alone. But I heard from him today, and that made me happy, man. So that's my boy. That's my brother. You know, and even the people that have disappeared, like kind of on hiatus, I keep their show on the fucking site just because. But like at the end of the day, this shit is a family. So everyone that works with me, for me, whatever, is family. So they treat this as such. And when they feel like people are throwing shade and shit, they come to me and like, do you know what you're doing? Because you seem like you're awful generous and being real close to people that are like proud to fucking say, like, I don't support you. I don't fucking care about what you do or your life or whatever the fuck. But if you can give me some free shit, then, you know, that's dope. Okay, I get their standpoint. I get their concern. And they brought up other things that they caught. You know, how motherfuckers will treat you different on air than they will privately or whatever. I get all that. I do. I'm not saying it's beef right now with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I at this point I take that under advisement and I sit back and I just watch how people move when my name is mentioned. And I see what their intentions are and who they are. Because there's validity to everything that's been brought to my attention, for sure. And I'm not going to deny that. All right. So, but let me make this known to every motherfucker that knows me. And I ain't saying it's beef right now, but it could be if it has to fucking be. But let me tell you something about me right now, because if you fucking saw my goddamn documentary, you know where I come from. I don't play. I'm not one of those cats that play. And if you're fucking paying attention to this right now, I want you to know this right now. Don't fucking play on my name. Don't fucking play with me. I don't care how close you think you are to me, whatever. I don't fucking play. Period. If all your boys and whatever think they're all fucking comedians and they fucking joke with each other and whatever, that's great. That's great. I'm happy for y'all that you have that kind of fucking relationship with each other, but I come from a different place. I busted my fucking ass to be 32-0 unfucking beaten in MMA for my son, who is now no longer with us. I take that very seriously. I train all the fucking time, regardless if I come back to fucking fighting or not. So for someone to fucking keep playing with me and playing on my name on air and shit, trying to be like, yo, I'd fucking kill you. There's something that comes along with them claims, man.
You're absolutely right.
If this was in a bar and I had a couple drinks in me and shit, and some motherfucker started saying that shit, I would drop him where he stands. Period. And I know motherfuckers are so used to seeing the nice, happy me and all this fucking, you know, trying to be cool with everybody because I don't want to be that guy no more. You know what I'm saying? I come from a Bloods fucking territory. I'm trying not to be that guy no more. Trying not to be that fucking hot-tempered motherfucker that, you know, it's survival mode and whatever. But y'all don't know me like that. Don't fucking play with me. When someone says the shit at first, like, you know, I laugh it off because it's like, all right.
Like, you know.
It's funny. Like, okay, cool. You know, you got jokes.
But the thing is, they keep bringing it up.
When you keep bringing it up and in a hostile way now, then it's like, oh, Oh, you start to you believe yourself now, huh? Well, now it's a different fucking story, isn't it?
Absolutely. And just the subtle digs that are like, oh, like they cut deep out. Like I know you pointed out to me like earlier.
What was pointed out to me?
Yes, pointed out
Let's
to
be
you,
clear.
and you told me, and I was like, oh, like that's really has deep undertones.
Yeah. So then I start to have to sit back and be like, is there a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a problem? Now, keep in mind, I'm not in my feelings, man. Because I'm not sitting here finding fault and shit. It's my camp that's bringing shit to me. And, like, do you know what you're doing? Because it looks like someone's throwing shade every chance they get. It looks like someone really believes in themselves that, like, you ain't shit. But yet, look how you're in a position to do so much for them. And that's all you fucking seem to do. And this is the thanks you get. It's throwing shade publicly at you every chance they get. But the thing is, it's like, okay, there was a time when it was like, I'm just fucking playing, man. That's my bro. You know, that's my boy. I love him, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You know, it's all love. But then it turns from that to like that gradually dissipates. And then it's just more hostility. It's the energy that someone brings when they say this shit that's got people's attention. That like, whoa. When I got my camp hitting me up saying, yo, did something fucking happen between y'all? Like, is there a falling out or whatever? And I'm like, nah, why? Well, dude, go back and like pay attention to this shit. Then I'm like, oh, I see this now. Yeah. All right. I get what you're saying. Then I got a problem. Maybe. If I need to. I don't know. I have to figure that out yet. So I let my personal assistant handle my social media. I ain't talking to people right now, except for the people I rock with on a daily. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't pull this shit with me. Because I would never fucking say nothing that makes somebody question fucking where I stand with them. Or if I got a problem with them, but I just don't have the fucking sack to fucking say so. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't play that shit. Ask Angela Joseph.
I was a witness to that whole exchange, and yeah.
You call me, you want to sort shit out, I sort shit out my goddamn way. And you're going to fucking hear what I got to say. That's how I get down. Because then you never have to fucking question, is he telling me the truth? Or is he smiling in my face and putting a knife in my back? Who the fuck ever has to question that with me?
No one. You're a straight shooter.
So I don't play. So don't fucking play on my name, man. I don't care who you are. Y'all don't know me like that. Don't fucking do that shit. Don't disrespect me. Because it comes a point where shit ain't a joke no more. When you say shit, especially publicly and whatever, in a certain energy, well, now it's disrespect. Now it's disrespectful to me and everything I've fucking done and everything I've accomplished. You don't give a fuck what I've accomplished? Fine. Accomplish more then. Then come talk shit. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Period. But if you disrespect me, then we're gonna fucking talk. We're gonna meet and we're gonna fucking handle it. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what you think you've done. I'm fucking military trained, dude. And MMA trained. I'm not to be played with. And I fought a lot of fucking people in my 32-0 that were fucking military trained as well that could not get the job done. So I don't know where people get this idea that they're going to be the one. But I swear to fuck, I'm down. If that's what someone fucking thinks they want, that's fine. But don't disrespect me publicly like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't subliminally throw shade like that. Every fucking person that I've had a problem with that I threw shade at that looks like it's subliminal, I've already fucking man-to-man them personally and told them where I stand. You can ask them if you like. That's fine. I'll give you a list. It's fucking fine by me. You fucking happen to be there and witness when I had to go off on somebody.
Yes, I have. And
that was me being fucking pleasant.
Yeah, you were like not full blown. You were like being civil.
That was a weird situation. I ripped her a new asshole. But I also told her, this is business. On a personal level, I don't dislike you. But on a business level, fuck you. For trying to fucking ride my coattails and fucking use my name to gain success, take credit for shit that you had nothing to fucking do with. But as a person, this is not personal. This is business.
Mm-hmm. Like, no issues.
But back to business, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you heard what I had to say. And I called out every motherfucker she's associated with, even so-called celebrities that did one thing one time back before I was born and then fucking can't get over it because I couldn't do shit since. You know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Go exercise your motherfucking demons. Get over your fucking bullshit. You didn't do all the shit you claim you did.
Like I said to you.
What's up? You got a look on your face like I'm crossing a line or some shit.
No, because it's true. Because it's like if it was fact, what you claim, why is it not everywhere else in the media? Like the particular film you're talking about.
Oh, Exorcist? We can say that. We can say all sorts of shit. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, how come any documentaries or documents about it? You're not mentioned. You're mentioned for the one part. The one part. Everything else is like.
Yeah, so maybe next time don't go on some dude's live show. And I ain't defending homie either, but yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I am. Fuck it. I ain't got a problem with him. I don't like who he rolls with, but fuck it. I'll defend him. Don't go on his live fucking show that he's already concerned about and call fucking Linda Blair a cunt on fucking live air.
That wasn't cool, man.
That's classless.
That was
because she was the star of a fucking movie and you were nobody.
You're jealous.
You had a fucking cunt hair worth of fucking time on screen and you mad at somebody? Be mad at your lack of fucking skill. Instead of fucking calling her out on live air every chance you get, why don't you go get some fucking talent? Go write another book about how you suck. Go on someone's show and promote the fuck out of it. What?
You covered it.
This is who I am.
You covered it.
This is who I am. This is what I do.
You covered it.
God damn. Imagine if I was pissed. I just,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just starting my fucking new year off just kicking everyone's door in and calling them out on their shit. Fuck it. No more fucking games, man. Like, when I started this show, I was like, I ain't beefing with nobody. I ain't going at nobody. I ain't fucking saying nothing to offend nobody. Then it was like, I got opinions on some shit. Some people need to be called out. And then people act up. Then I gotta fucking call them up. And like I said, right now it ain't beef. But if it's gonna be, I'll know soon. We'll see what the fuck's said about me. Because I see how the energy changes when my name is brought up in a positive way. And that's supposed to be, people that are cool with you. And you can see in their eyes, like, there's something going on there. And I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't fucking like it. My camp don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they catch it first. I don't read shit into this shit where I'm like, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I'll look into it. And I watch shit back and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. And even then I try to give benefit of the doubt where I'm like, but was that really a dig at me though? And then eventually,
are they going through this, that, or?
Eventually, sometimes shit just becomes evident. And it's like, okay, you can't deny this shit. If I have to question this shit, it's a problem. Because I don't fucking make people question where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But all this fucking tough talk bullshit, and like, oh, fucking, yeah, come on, man.
It's cringy.
You know, like, don't play yourself. Period. Like, let me fucking... I'm a trained motherfucker in more ways than one. And I'm not talking about fucking, you know, all this garbage shit. I'm talking life or death situation kind of shit. I come from a place that motherfuckers would avoid if they had the choice. I love Crystal, though, for fucking, you know, being so sweet to me, as she always is. I remember she commented on my shit. It was like, yo, you're a real G. Like, you fucking don't play. And she watched my goddamn documentary. She owns my documentary. So she knows where I come from. It's like, oh, fuck. This cat became famous. And he came from there. The fact he's fucking still alive is amazing. You know, as fucking whacked as he is. Always starting drama and shit. Coming from a place like that, he should have bullets in him like a motherfucker, but he should look like fucking Swiss cheese right now.
Oh.
Tail is fucking full of holes. But here he is famous and shit. And like, yo, this motherfucker just keeps on grinding in spite of it all. I love that, man. I didn't expect all that praise and all this bullshit. But like, that's the thing, right? Is like, that's the thing. When somebody really like cares about you, they're proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When someone really fucking cares about you, they don't mind being vocal about how proud they are of the shit you've accomplished. They don't fucking throw shade. You know what I'm saying? And then disguise it as like, I'm playing. But I'm not.
But you're not. Yeah, especially when the person doesn't like, you know, oh, I'm just kidding. Like, quickly.
Yeah.
It's like not a word, like insult you, but then it's like, oh, don't say, you know, I'm just joking.
No, that started to dissipate where then it's just like, you know,
just the insult. No. Oh, I'm
right. Where it's never anything positive anymore. What does that make the public think?
That they're throwing
assuming anybody even fucking hears it.
That they're throwing shade.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's sad because it's like it started like very small, then now it just seems like it's always like a competition and attacking and that.
I ain't here to compete with nobody. I don't need to. I'm set. I'm golden. I'm fucking famous, man. I don't need to fucking compete with nobody. I've done what I've had to do. I could fucking retire right now and never have to fight again. Whatever. Don't have to do shit. But I choose to. So until someone can say that, don't fucking try to compete with me. Because I have no interest in fucking competition. You got nothing to fucking offer that I need to chase after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that you can't obtain yourself.
Right. I've already done what I set out to do. And now it's for fun. Now it's like, you know, bonus marks. Now everything I do is if I have another child, they can fucking see all the shit that I've done. And it gives them an example of what they can do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My proudest fucking moment was when my oldest son, he's going to be 19 soon, God damn it.
This month.
Was like, Dad, I got to work. I got to find work. I'm 18, man. I got to pay for shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be handed shit because of who my fucking dad is. Your accomplishments, all that shit, that's your path. Like that, those are your accomplishments. I gotta go chase mine. I don't want no handouts because of who my dad is. That's a fucking proud moment right there.
It is. I remember you telling me about that, and like, you know, it really showed that he's grown into a fine young man. So
then I'm like, yo, I got to set this example for the next child because I'm not done. I don't think I'm done being a dad yet. I think I need one more. I mean, I lost my baby. So like, you know, I'm terrified of it because I don't want them to fucking end up with this shit that took his life. But I know the rarity and whatever. So I don't think I'm done. I think I want to continue one more time, get it right, perfect it the best I can. We're never gonna be perfect parents, man. But I got to give them a family that just doesn't fall the fuck apart. And if I could do that, then I'm gonna give this one more shot, have one more, and I want them to have all this. Just who knows, man? What if I bite it, right? While they're young and they don't fucking get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got all this to archive. They got all the fucking articles and there's a fucking archive worth of articles if I was to fucking pull them all up. There's, so many people publish me and shit, man, and I'm blessed. I'm grateful in their magazines and fucking shit like that, their newspapers, whatever. The fucking shows, the DVDs, the documentaries, the fucking craziness, the shit I've been involved with, all the celebrity friends of mine that can tell them stories. Goddamn, I mean, it all tells a story. And they at least get to hear it in my words and see me kind of do what I do and interact with people. Get my opinions on things. They don't have to hear it from a third party. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's important. But I don't like when people start fucking with my legacy when it comes to my child and what I've done in their honor and start talking like, oh, I could fucking,
Or like you banking off of his passing and that.
Yeah. That too. And that's another story for another motherfucking time. That's someone completely different that I'm not even gonna fucking give dignity to by responding to or acknowledging. But another thing is, what is with these motherfuckers that I just defended the motherfucker, but now I'm gonna call that motherfucker out. Because he rolls with a crew of people I don't fucking roll with. So I don't fuck with you like that. So when I post some shit about fucking big things coming that are already being worked on, why is it that like within minutes you're in my inbox? Son, I was on your show one time and you blew me off kind of like within a couple minutes. Because you had other fucking guests and whatever, and then that's fine. I get that. But we never fucking rocked with each other on a business level because of who you roll with. And that's not my interest. I already severed ties with those people.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you in my inbox, man, within minutes asking me what the fuck's going on? Like how you could benefit from it. You know what I'm saying?
Ass kissing.
Like, no, we don't fuck with each other like that. So why are you in my shit asking me, what's up?
Just trying to ride your coattails.
Why was it that when I announced that I adopted a niece and, became a godfather and whatever, you weren't in my inbox then congratulating me or fucking saying, hey man, that's cool. But when it's business shit that's working for me, as per usual, you're not going to hesitate to be in my inbox to ask me what's up.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, it just shows what their agenda is.
It comes across a certain way after like, multiple times of doing it. Like,
and a poor track record.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I don't know about all this. Like, I'm not answering that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't answer anybody, honestly. Like, Bree can do that. I don't rock with y'all. Sorry, I don't. Until I have clarity as to who I can trust and who I can't, I don't fuck with none of y'all. Period. I mentioned who I rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you weren't mentioned, let the beef begin if that's fucking what you want to do. Or understand that maybe you had a hand in that choice. Maybe you had something to do with that. Maybe your behavior caught me off guard and I'm kind of like, yo, where's this coming from? Because I thought we were fucking cool. But now you're talking all hard and shit like you fucking really believe yourself. I don't know where to fucking take that. So I sit back and I'm just like, yo, it's not beef. I'm going to just wait and see how cats move when my name is mentioned, because so far the track record's not been good.
No.
When my name is mentioned, they throw shade rather than just be like, yeah, you know what, you're right.
You know, or, oh, he's fine, you know. I say, even if they're like, I don't roll with him, but he's cool. It's really none of that going on there.
Nah, that's the thing is I don't like that shit, man. If you ain't fucking with me like that, then say so. I don't care what I did for you. You know, money's money, man. I don't give a fuck about all that. I mean, a thing. To me, it's the gesture behind it. If I fucked with you like that, and then, you know, you act like fucking I'm beneath you or some shit. When you're not even fucking there. What accomplishments do you have that you can fucking compare? And I don't even care about that. It's not about ego and shit. It's just, I don't get where this is coming from. I was always nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what fucking really grabs me, man. When I saw shit's wrong or something felt not right to me, I picked up a phone. And then I get shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get fucking dissed and shit. Publicly. What the fuck is that about, man? I don't get all that.
I don't either. Would you say that's bitch shit?
That's definitely bitch shit. Because that's not like, it's funny. No, motherfucker. Because ain't nobody laughing. You know what I'm saying? My camp is not laughing. They're coming to me concerned as fuck and like, yo, do you know what you're doing? Because you got a few bitch ass motherfuckers in your crew that you've been fucking helping out a lot. And I haven't seen nothing exchanged, you know, in return. I haven't seen you get fucking anything but dissed. Shit on. Shade thrown at you, but not even full on, like kind of make it look like it's a joke, but never once fucking say, nah, I'm kidding, man. That's my boy, whatever. It's always, nah, fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's unfair. It really is. It's unfair.
I don't give a fuck about fair. Life ain't fair. I just don't like that subliminal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a problem with me, fucking make it known.
Come out and, you know, be brave. I'm not going to say be a man because this applies to any gender. And say what you got to say.
There's too many people that do this shit. I don't like it.
It seems to be a common thing people do these days. And it's cowardly.
If I haven't addressed it with them directly yet, it's because I'm still watching. I'm trying to figure out what this is.
And what their intentions are.
I don't know yet. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking know where this is all coming from. But it's fucked up. It's got me fucked up. Where I'm like, yo, I'm just going to keep my distance until I fucking know. I'm not hard to reach. You know what I'm saying? My personal assistant handles my social media when I don't want to deal with this shit. But if you got my fucking number, which like 9 people do, but you ain't utilizing it.
That's on you.
To man me and be like, yo, I think I fucked up. Then that tells me plenty. And I don't like people hiding behind all this other fucking bullshit excuse either of like, oh, just, you know, motherfucker, I've lost a child. Period. That's all I need to fucking say. I still man-to-man people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I still handle mine like a fucking man. I don't fucking feel sorry for myself and just don't fucking, you know, tell people what's up.
You let it be known how you feel, and
But
you
how
never hide anything.
How in the fuck am I supposed to know what's up if it's not on me?
You can't.
It's not my choice. I didn't do this. I didn't cause all this. I didn't start getting disrespectful. It's what was thrown at me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Easy as that.
So that's the kind of shit that I fucking can't stand. All right. So that being said, because I don't want to get too deep into this shit. Because like I said, I don't fucking know what's going on with people. But there's a few people that need to be fucking dealt with. And until I see how they move when my name is mentioned, I don't know where I go from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as the big things, let's name a few. Season 3, it's here. But this ain't shit. Brand new fucking studio.
New equipment.
All new equipment. Fucking new lighting rig that's gonna fucking blow this shit away. And just really up the game for season 3.
New music.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about that. I
No disrespect to Kelly Mays.
No, I love Kelly.
Mhm.
So no, I don't know about all that. I'm probably keeping that. But I'm gonna do a lot more visual shit. I'm partnered with a really cool talent agency for actors and actresses and models and all that cool shit. So I'm gonna do more visual shit where you'll get to see like their demo reels and maybe trailers for their movies and things like that. Really cool people. If you liked, fuck it, if you loved Crystal Libero, it's who she comes from. So yeah, it's who she deals with. That's her management team. Among other people. I'm always gonna have more people. I got a lot of celebrity friends and shit. Currently in talks with getting Dane Cook on the fucking show. So there's that. So you know, I do what I do. You know, it is what it is. So we got shit coming. I'm doing a show with Crystal Libero actually on my birthday. So that's dope. The day after, when I'm good and hungover, I'm doing a show with someone else from that agency, an actress who's dope as fuck. I got another show coming up on the 15th with, I think, a couple people from that management agency that are actors.
Yep. So keep your eyes peeled for the next week or so.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit coming, man. Like, when do I stop?
You never stop.
I'm always grinding, man. I'm always upgrading and grinding and fucking new business. This is why I stay fucking where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Talk to fucking people, man. You got shit to say, but like I'm just yapping my ass off.
Well, I don't got much to say, but I'm just hoping this new year is better for everyone. I know here it's just getting better. Like you said, the new equipment and all the upcoming guest spots. And your movie, of course, coming up in the new year when everything smooths out with the borders and that. That's going to be an exciting project coming up for you.
There's another documentary coming. I finally decided that I'm doing it. It was pitched to me multiple times. I kept saying, no fucking way. Dude, you have no idea because they wanted me to do a second one about my life where it's like there's so much shit that really couldn't fit into 90 minutes. That was heavy. That I'm like, you want me to fucking go through this again? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Then you find out people that are supposed to be close, so you don't even fucking care anyway, so whatever. So I was like, no, not worth it. Then they're like, well, what about if we do one about how you went from like fucking homeless and nobody and then, you know, working your ass off at a corporate career or whatever to like fucking doing this show because you went from MMA and whatever. And then all your encounters doing this show with like some pretty cool names and shit. That could be interesting. Because it has been a hell of a ride, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
I've only just barely broken 100 shows, but I've had huge fucking, you know, moments like Johnny Brennan being on my fucking show. It's still like no disrespect to none of my guests because I love all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some dope fucking guests. Nick, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You know I love you. You worked on Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. You worked on Freddy's Nightmares, the TV show that I fucking sat up at 6 years old watching,
Mm-hmm.
you know, late at night. You're always gonna be one of my favorites, man. But I have Johnny motherfucking Brennan, the Jerky Boys,
And Mort Goldman.
and fucking Mort Goldman's voice from Family Guy on my show. Son, let me tell you, god damn, that was fun. That was a moment, man, that
Johnny was just amazing.
Oh, he's a sweet, sweet guy. Funny as hell. I love Johnny. I'm gonna tell this story. Forgive me, Johnny. I don't want you to be offended by this, but this is funny as fuck to me. So pre-show, off air, I told Johnny, I said, my show is uncensored, so you can say whatever you want, dude. And he's like, that's fine, man. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not one of those people. Sometimes he's like, people will just drop F-bombs throughout their conversation just because they can and whatever. That's not me. I use it for context, you know, if it's needed or whatever. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Just letting you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
First sentence I get out of him on air. Yeah, so we did this whole thing where, like, my legs are really fucked up and I'm just fucking, like, you know.
What are you doing?
No, he's talking about the character getting hit by a
Oh, right.
getting hit by a truck, and he's like, my legs are all fucked up and I'm just so fucked up, and like, you know, the whole fucking thing, and I'm dying because I'm like, you just told me. And I love it, man. This is right up my alley because I'm right there with you, man. Like, every fucking other word out of my mouth is fuck.
Mm-hmm.
My first word was fuck. You know that story. I think a lot of people know that story. My first word was fuck. So it is what it is, man.
That story still kills me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, first sentence out of my mouth was, you know, playing with my toys and whatever fucking thing, and throw this son bitch. Yeah, what do you want from me, man? Something like my grandmother always says, some things never change, huh? No matter how old you get.
It wasn't it at your grandparents' house in front of company?
It was. It sure was. And thankfully,
They're like, oh, look at him. He's
oh
so
yeah,
sweet.
yeah. My grandmother was mortified because she thought, oh, it's my grandfather's mother and his sisters that visit from, you know, came to Toronto area to visit from New Brunswick, and thought they came all this way, and this is the first fucking thing they see while he's playing with his toys, and thought she was mortified, like they're gonna be like, what?
Their great grandson's fucked up.
Like, you know, but they looked at each other and busted out laughing, and she said, oh, thank God, and just said, I'm too exhausted to correct this shit. She just got off work and was just like, fuck it, if they think it's funny. If you knew my old man, you'd know. Like, that's the example that I was given. So what do you expect from me, man? I think she was pretty understanding about that. It wasn't my fault completely.
Mm-hmm.
When every other word out of his mouth is fuck. Well, what am I going to learn, right? So.
Yeah, kids learn from what's around them, their environment.
Yeah.
And can I please put this out there? I'm sure everyone's heard, but Caillou has been canceled. So, woo! And yeah, because when I was younger, I had no hair. You know the story. Some people know. Look at my baby pictures. This hair here. I had no hair. I was bald. So now I joke my show got canceled. So no royalty checks for me anymore.
Because I call you Caillou all the time because you made the mistake of telling me you're bald.
I showed you the pictures. Okay, my mother shaved my head. She said my hair was growing thicker, so.
Every once in a while, I'll walk by this motherfucker and I'll whistle the Caillou song. And she'll be like, fuck you. And then it makes my day. And then I can fucking, that's how I start my day. Then I go off trolling throughout the day.
But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to put that out there for everyone. I'm sure everyone's thrilled that that little shit's not going to terrorize children anymore.
I kind of feel bad, though.
Yeah?
That, like, with this show, I feel like first show of the new year, and I fucking come out guns blazing with what everyone's gonna assume is beef.
It's not though. It's not. It's not beef.
Like it's not. It's not. I would rather have a sit down with these people and, you know, just be like, what's up? And then we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just calling out the behavior and saying this is what's got me fucked up. This is what's got me not knowing where we stand.
And questioning.
But like, you don't get to do this shit and then fucking keep playing like we're cool. Because the only one that benefits from that is you. And you're crossing lines now that I don't dig that shit. I don't go for that shit. I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want people to get all twisted and be like, oh, this is a negative show right off the fucking bat.
It's not.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to be fucking all that upset about. I had a fucking goddaughter, y'all. How dope is that?
Who's amazing, by the way.
She totally is, dude. Like, how dope is that?
Not too many people can say that.
I'm honored, dude. Like, I don't know. It means nothing to nobody else, but for me, I'm just so proud of her. I just love her to pieces. So, like, you know, and she's like my son's age, damn near. So,
Same year, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So
I pointed that out to you.
Yeah. So I mean, there is that. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I get to really do something positive for someone, and for me, it really feels like you know when you go through a lot of shit, right? When your life is really fucked up, and you kind of go through that, you know, probably as a teenager, I think, but through that like why me fucking stage.
Yeah.
I think that lingers with you for a little bit, like throughout life. And I'm in my fucking late 30s now. I'm gonna be 38 soon, y'all. And you still
less than 2 weeks, actually.
You still kind of wonder sometimes, like, you know, there's a purpose for everything, but you don't know what. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the purpose for all this? And then this kid comes along that's not related to you, that just happens to find their way in your life. And they've been going through something awful, and they feel the exact same way you do. And they really need someone to step up and just kind of be like, I got you. That's when it like clicked for me, where it was like, I get it now. That's why I had to go through all this crazy shit, all this tragic shit, is so I could feel this way every goddamn day of my life. So I know that I don't want someone else to feel that way. And now's my opportunity to take that away from somebody and give them something to replace it with that's positive. So I could step up and make somebody not feel the way I had to, even though they're going through it now. I could give them new hope. You know what I'm saying? And take them as my goddaughter, adopt them as my niece. And I say that because two friends of mine, one I think she's related to, have stepped up to adopt her as, you know, her new parents, which God bless them.
Mm-hmm.
If ever they decided like, okay, for some reason it just doesn't mesh or it's not working out or whatever, I'll give you the plane ticket, fly her out to me, and I'll adopt her as my fucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? But no one's giving up on this kid, period. So, and I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if they felt like, you know, she didn't want it and wasn't meshing or whatever, give me a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I've been made the godfather and the adoptive uncle. So I can offer additional guidance. And, you know, God forbid anything happens to my fucking dear friends, then she comes to me and I take over and try to get it right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking so stoked about that. I'm so honored. I just can't let this kid down. She's so wonderful. I love her so much. She's just the sweetest thing. And she doesn't need all this torment that she's going through mentally, that we all do. We all carry our baggage, man. We all got our demons. We all got our fucking shit that people have done to us, that scarred us, that we got to fucking we got to get through it.
And
navigate through that, you know, tough shit. When you're a teenager, like, you think you got it all figured out. You have no fucking idea.
No, you're just opening, I think, the lid of the box.
Yeah,
basically.
you really have no idea, like, how to navigate through this shit. You're just kind of trying to figure it out. You like to think you have all the answers, but you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself too, because you think you should have all the answers. And like your brain doesn't fully stop developing until like your 30s. That's when you're comfortable with who the fuck you are, no matter what, because your brain has finally decided
That's done.
we're done molding, like we're done developing. This is who the fuck we are. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that I think is that's a stretch away. And you have to pursue figuring it out along the way anyway. You'll never be fully comfortable in your own skin until you hit your 30s. And even then, you're gonna have your insecure moments, sure.
Of course.
But you gotta like figure it out along the way. And so sadly, you have to go through this shit. You do. I had to.
We all do.
I can't protect her from that. I can't protect my son from that. You know, as a parent, you'd love to protect your child from like their breakups and their heartache and all that other madness that you had to go through. And you know how much it sucks.
And all the hardships of
Even as an
life.
adult, it still sucks. Come on. You know, but you're naive, I think, to a certain degree. And I mean that in the nicest way when you're in high school, because I was. Yeah.
I'm sure in hell I was.
First high school person you date, you just want to believe that's it.
That's it for life.
That's it for you. You know what I'm saying? Is it ever? Not often.
You hear of it. I personally known of some people getting together after high school, but sometimes it doesn't really pan out, or they have regrets. And like, because they don't know better. They're like, well, I love the person, but
they feel
I don't know outside.
Because they have nothing to compare it to.
No. But they're left with that void of
like, what if, you know,
what if it panned out differently?
What if I'm looking at shit through rose-colored glasses and fucking this wasn't really all there was for me? What if there was something that was more compatible or whatever?
Or a better fit.
Yeah. So, I mean, you want to protect. That's the funny thing about being a parent. That's really fucked up. You know, like I know, for example, I had the most fucked up life. And that's what made me become successful. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me become famous and shit. So I know that the most fucking, all my celebrity friends, man, you look at all these cats, I'm not the fucking name drop.
No.
But people kind of know anyway. They're so goddamn successful because they had such fucked up lives. And yet, when we know that, we still want to protect our children from experiencing those fucked up situations. It's instinct.
It is.
It's going to help them grow into the best version of themselves, but we can't bear to see them hurt and go through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a funny thing. It's a funny instinct kind of thing that you just can't help but try to protect them.
And would you say become so involved and right into it?
Too involved, maybe. You know, or that's with Desiree. I'm trying to, you know, I even told her tonight, I texted her and then whatever. And I'm like, I love you, man. And I'm always thinking of you, whatever. I just don't want to overwhelm you because you're dealing with some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to find that balance of like, not be too involved, but not involved enough. I don't want to smother you or overwhelm you with too much going on when I know you got other people that love you dearly that are kind of touching base and whatever, and you're trying to give them your time, and you know, I don't want to be that guy. So I just try to, you know, keep some kind of balance, I guess, and not drive her fucking absolutely banana sandwich. Because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I can be a bit much to deal with. Who would have thought? You know, ask my son. Goddamn.
But, you know, it's true. Sometimes, like, when we care about someone or something so much, we have to know when it's time to pull the reins back.
When you love somebody so much, you just want to surround yourself with them. And sometimes that's not what's best for them. So you got to know when it's not about you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You got to know when they're at a point where, like, they don't want to feel babied. They just want to know you're there if they need you. And you got to find that balance. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's real hard because you just want to, like, fucking grab onto them and be like, don't grow up anymore. Don't let any more shitty things happen. Just let me, let me barricade you into a safe
Take the brunt
place.
of it.
Yeah, you can't do that. And because then you're taking their life away from them and you can't do all that.
No.
So you gotta know when to just say, I love you so fucking much. And Godfather's here, man. You need me? Whose knees do I need to break? I got you. If you need a hug, I got you.
No knees are gonna be broken.
You need an ear, you need a shoulder to cry on, or someone's shoulder to dislocate. Pep talk.
Little stern talking to.
Break someone's jaw. Whatever. Fuck it. I said what I said. You want somebody's fucking throat? Whose is it? Don't hurt my fucking goddaughter, son. All right, well, fuck you up. Period. I don't play. I don't fuck around. Not with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And when I talk about my family, Desiree, you are my family, girl. You better fucking know it. I love you.
We all love you.
I know, this motherfucker don't even know you, but she's like, I love you too.
I do. I hear stories and that, and I love you too, Desiree.
I showed you her pictures. Like, how fucking just, like, perfect is this kid?
She is.
She's a sweetie.
And she has a loving adoptive mother and father, so
absolutely,
she's in good hands.
Natty and Bryce, thank you for what you've done.
Thank you.
From my heart for what you've done, because Natty, man, has said some cool shit to me. Like, if I knew you when you were homeless and shit, I would have fucking been like, nah, my parents are taking you in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get out of here, man. I can't have that. I had to do me. I had to do this the hard way. I had to fucking take the lessons from it and all that crazy shit. And, I'm stubborn like that. But she's like, just know that the offer would be forced on you nonstop. It's like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But then she comes to me with this kid and kind of knows what I've been through and was like, maybe you could offer additional guidance. I'm like, fuck that. I'll do you one better. I want to adopt this child as well. That's my niece. And if you'll, consider me, I'd love to be the godfather. She's like, I thought we established that you already are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God damn, I'm honored. So then I reached out to Des and I was like, I pitched this and everyone's cool with it, but you need to be the one cool with it. If it's okay with you, I'd love to be your godfather. And she's like, oh my God, like that is oh my God, I would be honored. That would be so great. But then I was like, damn, my heart just kind of to think I used to be that cat doing dirt out in the streets, and now I'm this girl's godfather, and successful and famous and shit, and get my mind right, and not always beefing with everybody, but sometimes you motherfuckers make it real hard.
You bring it on yourselves. So
I do get a little crazy sometimes, so let's be real. Let's be fair. I get crazy. Not like I used to, though, but
you've matured.
I still get high and watch G.I. Joe and Ninja Turtles. So I don't know if mature is the right word. But I don't get as crazy as I used to. And even when I go at people sometimes, let's be real.
It's tamed.
Well, to be honest with you, sometimes it's for sport. It's to see that I can still do it. It's not that deep. It's not that personal. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I ain't got no goddamn hurt feelings over, Bert and Ernie there that fucking I'm going at. Like, their business partner got a little disrespectful. I should have slapped the taste out the bitch's mouth, but, verbally, of course. But,
I got a better suggestion. You should have brought her Han Solo.
oh, shit. I see where you're going with that. I don't even like those fucking movies. I'm not a virgin.
Sorry.
I'm far from virgin, so but I still kind of get that reference.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I mean, I should have verbally slapped the fucking taste out her fucking mouth and let her know who she's dealing with. But I was like, no, I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna just screenshot every motherfucking thing that shows how unprofessional she is, and be like, yo, this is the person y'all are paying
To represent you.
I've been the best show y'all been on. In your words, not mine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
One of the people I'm beefing with fucking said my show is the best they've ever been on. On their show live, knowing that the people watching it, they've been on their shows too. What does that tell you?
They fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? Those are their words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking care. I'm in a position, I don't need to fucking care if I'm the best fucking show, whatever the fuck. I'm good. In life, I'm good. I don't fucking need to worry about, I'm on this shit where, like, if I don't know you especially, I try to follow the whole thing of, like, your opinion of me is none of my fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You support me or you don't. That's all I need to know.
Absolutely.
But if you're supposed to be one of my people and you fucking don't support me, then that's my business. And I have to act accordingly. So make your fucking stance known. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, if you're a stranger, I don't fucking care, man. Like, you're a fan or you're not. I love my fans. I don't fucking care. Not everyone's going to be a fan. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I have no problem with that. People can be like, you suck. Cool. Thanks for the input that I never asked for.
Nobody cares.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I respect your opinion. I ain't mad at it. I'm not going to fucking lose sleep over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get a piece of ass and then I'm going to fucking crash. I don't fucking worry about it. I just don't. Why should I?
It's no need.
Imagine having an ego so large that you think you're going to appeal to everybody. Imagine that. Feel me? Like, that's ridiculous. There's no fucking way that I could go lay my head down on my pillow and be like, yeah, job well done. I fucking appealed to everybody today on the planet that listened to my shit. On what fucking planet could someone be that delusional? You look at fucking M, for example. Shout out to Marshall. What up, brother? Yeah, So I don't need to get into that.
No.
You look at M, went diamond in sales. For those that don't know, diamond was brought into the sales platform in 1999 when they fucking decided, like, platinum times whatever
Was too much.
just kind of got stale, where it's like, we need to go next level. We need to create something for people, the odd, rarities that surpass that. And M was one of those fucking handful of people.
For 2 songs, was it not?
No, it's for a record.
Oh, okay. I thought it was singles.
No, it's for the whole fucking record. Sold diamond status. Very few handful of people. Nelly was one.
Michael Jackson.
Probably. Safe bet. But regardless, M is who we're talking about. So, basically, it's like, in spite of selling diamond status, there's a huge debate. Is he one of the greatest of all time? We talked about this. And I'm kind of going into this because I kind of want to touch on what's currently happening as well. Because we all have opinions, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So, regardless, there's that question. Is M one of the greatest of all time? What are your thoughts?
I think he is, absolutely. He definitely contributed to the culture of hip hop. He's in the Guinness World Records book. He's on, I'm not a big hip hop listener, but I mean, you know,
Don't say.
What?
As white as you are, you don't say. You pale motherfucker. Polish.
I know, but I do enjoy his music, and I feel like he's contributed greatly, and he's a huge influence on the industry. I think he's definitely in the top, like greatest. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
I gave you my opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you where I stand. And I said, personally, I love the second record the most.
Yes.
First one's dope. Second one's way better. After that, man. The third one, I was stoked that he came up with some new shit at the time, but after hearing it now, I'm like, ugh.
See, and that's the stuff I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Because my cousin would play it, and I was old enough. I was about, it came out in 2000, 2001. I was 10, 11 years old, so, you know.
I believe the third record came out in 2002. And
Well, for me.
You know, it was dope at first because it was like, oh, new shit. But I was like, you know, after a while listening to it, I was like, it's too commercial. Some of the shit on it, you know, okay, it was hard. I'm not going to deny that, but some of it was too commercial for me.
Yeah.
Compared to the second record. I love the second record so fucking much. Fourth, I mean, then he had the D12 record, first of all. That was dope. Straight fire. Still love it. I think their second one was probably better, to be honest. But that's a good sign. You want to progress, right?
Yeah.
Fourth M record, I think, got better because now he's got 50 on it. He's, you know,
More comfortable in his skin, would you say?
well, no, I think it's just it was a little less commercial with some of the shit. Nate Dogg was on it. Fucking Nate Dogg was on the third one too. I get that, but you had Nate and 50. Just some of the stuff on it, I think, was pretty good. But overall, again, didn't floor me. I was like, oh, it's all getting really commercial. But what lost me was like the Relapse record.
Even he admits he doesn't like the Relapse.
Yeah, no, I know. Marshall don't like it either. Trust me, I can tell you. And Recovery was like, they both, by all means, they both had some fucking dope songs on them. But as a whole, I was like, oh, fuck, what's going on with this cat? Because I immediately compare it to record 2. The second record was fucking just fire, dude, from front to back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, maybe that's my fault too. I compared everything to the second record because to me that's the standard at this point. But I also called myself on my bullshit as I called other people out for this.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, y'all gotta fucking let that go. Because now he's in this limbo. Because to be fair, he came back after those couple records that were not like
Stellar.
They weren't stellar.
I said
They weren't stellar records.
Mm-hmm.
No, he hated them too. But he was also going through so much personal shit.
And it would reflect in his art.
Being heavily into drugs, then getting out of the fucking shit. So yeah, you know.
And plus his personal life, like his marriage, I guess, too.
Yeah, that's already,
that's a different ball game.
you know. But after that though, he comes out with some solid shit. And it's like, holy fuck, longevity is a thing in rap. You know, like there's more rappers, honestly, I think. And I could be wrong. Anyone want to correct me? Hit me up, Tattness at tattnessco.com. And let me know what you think if you got if you're one of those statistic cats.
Yeah, we want to make sure you got the facts straight. So, hey, you got it? Send it our way.
I would honestly say, though, I do believe there's more rappers statistically that have the longevity more so than bands do in metal.
Really?
I would think so. You look at rock and shit. Okay, you got Stones, you got Aerosmith, Metallica, obviously.
Oh, yeah, AC/DC. Bands like that.
That have longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Korn, of course, is up there. Funny story, I'll tell you that about Korn as well. That all ties in. But I think rap has more people with longevity. KRS-One, Run DMC had done their thing for time. Eminem's now on, 22 years, I think? Being signed.
Something like that, yeah.
Being signed. I'm not saying before all that, because then you're looking at closer to fucking probably 30 years.
Yeah, I was like Ice Cube, Dre.
Yeah.
Snoop's up there, too.
Yeah, Snoop, of course. Now, here's a funny story about Korn. This is when they did the Got the Life video, which I love. They said this kid that was one of the extras in the video that came up to the guitarist, James, who I know, and said, yo, trying to get signed. You think you can pass my demo off? Like, listen to it and pass it off to somebody? And he laughed and was like, I'll try, but I'm just the guitarist, bro. You picked the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
No one takes me seriously. But I'll try. Sure. And then a bunch of years later, like decades later, that kid was Eminem.
Oh, man.
Imagine that. They could have been the one to get fucking M signed. They could have been the one to sign him to their label, Elementary Records.
But
they fucked
stuff
up.
Stuff happens, yeah.
They fucked up. But everything works out for a reason, honestly. Shout out to my boys in Korn. Hope you all are good.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, Brian. But you know, fucking, it worked out for the best. Signed with Dre. Like, there's no better fit. It benefit Dre. It helped him. It helped them. It just had to be that way.
Yeah.
Just like I think with Game, man. Like, Game fucking tried to get signed by fucking Jay-Z. That he got turned down. A bunch of people.
Columbia, he was a part of, wasn't he?
No, that's 50.
Oh, 50. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Where 50 almost got signed by Puff, and then fucking Diddy saw, went outside the boardroom during negotiations. There's some ruckus. I guess someone was upset. 50 got fucking concerned, obviously, with his past. Pulled the gun out, put it on the fucking table just in case it's got to be used. And, Diddy was like, yo, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And with his history, he's like, sorry, dude. I ain't about that life.
That I have to.
I ain't about that life. I can't sign someone that is still in that life. I can't fucking, I can't deal with that.
No.
So, yeah, Fifth was with Columbia. So there's that. But I don't know 50, but I know that much. And but Game, so Jason, he fucking was turned down by so many labels, including Jay-Z's, Rockefeller and shit. That's why I think Jay-Z was so concerned that he was taking shots at him when he was taking shots at Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Just coincidental, I guess. And I guess Jay thought, he was upset that, like, I didn't sign him or whatever. It's like, Dude, he's stoked. He got signed by Dre.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's a better deal.
He's a huge NWA fan. Like, why would you not? If that's, you tried out throwing demos out to everyone else because you're like, there's no goddamn way Dre's gonna sign me.
And then Dre does sign you, so I'm sorry. I think I'd go with that deal instead.
Right. So, anyways, long story short, because it's already been long. The whole thing with Am and Snoop, man. I know people have been asking me how I feel about it for reasons. I mean, Marshall or whatever. But you want my opinion on the shit? I don't know if we got real deep into it, but everyone wants my opinion on it because of Marshall or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And kind of, So here's my opinion. Okay, first of all, as I was saying, it personally, no disrespect to Marsh, but if like detox and recovery and all that bullshit and relapse or whatever the fuck, if those were your last records, nah, I wouldn't be quick to call him one of the GOATs.
Really?
Not if those were your last records, but the fact that he came back from all that and fucking hit us with some
more
dope fucking shit, or that shows like, oh, okay, now that he's clean, clear-minded, whatever, he's still got it, dude. Okay, yeah, you can't deny that. Longevity alone, sorry, but if you can rock the longevity of, say, KRS-One, damn near, or catching up to him, then yeah,
you're fine.
Method Man, shit like that, Redman, whatever. You're good by me. You know what I'm saying? And I know fucking Meth and Red been around longer, like, but where are they now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've kind of stepped back from the rap game a little bit. So, but I mean, dude's been through so much and still puts out fire. Because I think he had to find out, like, beef is your element. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you just got to go at people and remind yourself who the fuck you are.
And it just helps, especially, I guess, in that industry.
Hip-hop's a fucking competitive sport.
It is. So you want to stay sharp.
Right. So hip-hop's a competitive sport. So if you're not competing with anybody and you're all trying to do this kumbaya bullshit where you all hold hands and everybody gets along, not everything has to be street beef. Like, it doesn't got to be a Pac and Biggie fucking situation. But be competitive. Call out some motherfuckers. Tell them to step their game up. Or use their shit to fucking step yours up. Whatever. That's cool. Because if that's what's going to bring out your best work, Coke and Pepsi don't hate each other. But they need each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That competition is important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it needs to be done, I think. And if that's his element, great.
Then
that's when his best shit comes out. But also sometimes he's like Pac, where he can be a fucking storyteller. And I think he does dope shit with that too. But he's kind of told his whole fucking story at this point.
Like, there's not much else to cover.
How much more do we want to hear about your moms and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what more can you say that hasn't been said?
It's true, because it's like,
we've watched you fucking explain everything and trash her all the way to apologize to her and say, I regret all of it.
Yeah.
That's closure. Like, you don't need to go further with that.
Absolutely. Even his song Headlights.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like...
So it's not, at this point, it's never been anyone's business. But at this point, fucking, you got closure. You don't need to talk about it no more.
There's nothing left to discuss, is there?
So let's get into the fucking nitty gritty about what the fuck people have been asking me about my opinion. Because, like I said, for obvious reasons, with Marshall and whatever. How do you feel about the Snoop fucking beef with him?
I think what Snoop said about him it was out of line. And the way he said it, like the way he could have worded it would have been better. Like, I feel like it really felt like an attack towards Eminem.
Again, I gotta say, I feel Snoop didn't say anything wrong.
Really, even his wording? I mean, I'm not.
It is the energy he brought while saying it that I would if
It would be misinterpreted.
again. I'm in the same boat right now. Okay, if I'm your boy, allegedly, that you claim anyway, but then you're gonna talk about me like that. I don't give a fuck if the person in question right now, especially that I'm dealing with, doesn't even rank me in their top fucking like 100 MMA fighters. I'm 32-0 unbeaten. I don't give a fuck if they don't even rank me in their top 100 fucking MMA fighters, whatever. Fine. Cool. You're entitled to your opinion. I don't give a fuck. I don't. But the energy that you have when you say the shit, like you're trying to spite me, or that you're trying to let me know that it's all hostile, that I'm gonna question and be like, yo, what the fuck? I thought we were cool. I don't expect to be on anybody's goddamn list. You know what I'm saying? But fuck around, find out. You know what I'm saying? But like, I totally agree with Marsh in that sense of I can let the energy go. But when you're talking about, you know, getting that last dig in, because it was all backhanded compliment to me. It was all love and like, yo, same team, whatever. That's my brother. That's my whatever. But no, son, you've been fucking taking digs over the years subliminally. How the fuck are you gonna fucking spend years saying shit like, oh, I don't listen to Eminem, I'm a gangster. But you'll do cooking shows with Martha Stewart?
And soda stream endorsements.
All that
with Save the Sea Turtles.
Miss me with that garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? Make your money. I get that.
Yeah, that's fine. But
how are you gonna fuck? And then
it was Martha Stewart and Ellen. I'd like to
yeah,
point out.
yeah.
So I was just like, oh,
son. When the Crips tell you you ain't even welcome in your own hood no more, and you're gonna be like, I'm a gangster.
You know you messed up.
You're gonna threaten someone with Crips in a song in retaliation because they finally responded to what the fuck you said. That's not a good look, man. Not to me. I mean, Snoop's a legend, but legends got to be held accountable too. And don't fucking try to tell me M's not a legend. Marshall's a legend. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I know for a fact. I'll tell you right now, Marshall's a fucking legend. And I'm not a stan, bro. I'm not a fucking M mark. I love Marshall, but I'm not, you know, I'm someone that would be like, yeah, that record, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not my thing. But there's a respectful way to say that shit.
There is. And like I said, I feel like the way he went about it in his tone wasn't the best way to do it.
Well, that's, again, man, you got to understand artists. I'm an artist in my own respect, according to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
According to everybody. I don't like the word because I think it puts me on a level that I don't feel I deserve, but whatever. But artists are sensitive about their shit. So there is a proper way to just kind of be like, no disrespect, just the way I feel. Wasn't for me. Sorry. It wasn't for me.
I have to agree.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, or not your best work. All right, cool. I'll step my game up.
Yeah.
Thank you for your honesty.
That's constructive criticism.
But to say something straight trash, you know, sorry, bud, but you're gonna get some backlash, son. You know, you got what the fuck? What did you expect? If you're supposed to be an artist, like, what did you expect? You know, call someone's shit trash when they've helped you out. Here we are. This is where I'm at, right? With certain people. I feel like all I've done is help you fucking out. And you're basically trying to say, Oh, compared to me, you're garbage. I think my show is better. I think I fucking, this, that, and the third. I think fucking, okay, why are you not where I'm at?
It's true.
How come you're not 32 and 0 in MMA then? I got people that have vouched for me. They've been there. They've seen it.
And the way they kind of worded it to like feel like they're on your level. Oh, I have black belt in all 3 martial arts and I was a pro wrestler, but the time frames don't add up. Not cool.
You just go out, don't you? I wasn't trying to call someone up just like that.
But I'm just presenting facts. It's like you can go back and
I wasn't trying to go that deep with it, but
sorry, I guess we just went there, didn't we?
Here's the thing, man. I don't like when people shit on where I fucking, because then it's got to become something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, cool. I get people all the time trying to fucking discredit me, but I got a whole camp of fucking people that'll make you look fucking stupid. I don't brag about what I do.
No.
I talk about it. Because for new listeners and shit, like, they're like, why do people know this cat? I have to let them know what the fuck I've done. I have to let them know what the fuck I've done for my son's legacy to live on. Because if you support me, you support him. And you keep his fucking story alive. That's all I care about. I don't know about y'all, but as a parent, I'll kill for my fucking son, even though he's not here no more. So when someone tries to shit on my legacy and what I've done for my kid, because they want to feel like they're hot shit, now I got a problem. Now going back to the point. Snoop has his right to his opinion. Feel me?
Yes.
And I respect that. And I don't give a fuck. I think Royce hit the nail on the head when saying, like, our people are dying. So who the fuck thinks who's the best rapper is the least of my fucking concerns, man. Shit ain't important right now. But, yeah, I get, personally, I personally get where Marsh is coming from with feeling a certain way. He's let a lot of shit go over the years, didn't fucking take it as a dig. But eventually you have to fucking be like, okay, what's up? Well, even if I let the energy slide, it was that last thing that he felt like he needed to kick the dirt in the wounds. Where no one's hurt, no one's upset. But then and this is where I watched enough interviews to get people's opinions or whatever and insight where they were like, well, here's what caused the fucking issue is like, oh, this album of M's or whatever, Snoop said he could live with that. No, that's not what he fucking said. That's the problem. He's talking about fucking, when it comes to M's contribution to the culture, I could live without that shit. It means nothing to me.
So all his works and effort he's done is nothing to Snoop.
That to M, like to Marshall as a person, felt unnecessary and felt like disrespect.
Yeah.
Like purposefully, like being disrespectful. Like that there was a fucking goal at the end of that. Like that was the intention all along, was to just be fucking disrespectful. To make a message clear. So then M responds kind of a tap to kind of say acknowledged. And then Snoop says, better pray I don't fucking respond to this soft ass shit. Here's my opinion on the whole thing, because everyone wants to fucking know where I stand.
As a second, in my opinion, I just think it's not going to really go anywhere from there.
My concern with it is that this ain't just some fucking publicity stunt to get someone's sales up.
Or get relevance.
Because it's not needed.
No.
I mean, let's be real. Snoop's fucking sales have fallen off. Tell me I'm wrong. But
I mean, he's not his music. I have to say, he hasn't produced anything in recent years, but everything else.
Yes, he has produced shit. But has he produced shit that like people can identify with, like they care about? What's with this Snoop Lion shit? And then come back and be like, I'm gangster. Don't fucking make me.
And doing a song with like Katy Perry.
Right. How the fuck? I don't listen to Eminem. I'm gangsta. And then does fucking shit with Katy Perry and cooks with Martha Stewart, for fuck's sakes, and Ellen. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's questionable at best. But then to have your own street people from your hood fucking
tell you you're not welcome anymore.
Kind of revoke your fucking hood membership and be like, you don't get a pass when you come through the hood. He disputed that on a YouTube video, like, you don't get to fucking tell me where I can and can't go. You know, whatever. And I agreed with him at the time. But it seems bipolar to me to kind of bounce back and forth between, I'm going to do all this, like, peace and love shit, and then when it comes to M, I'm going to be like, I'm a gangster. You don't want to fuck with me. You know, like, what?
It seems cowardly.
You know what I'm saying? And like, come on, man. You know, y'all need to talk this out. It's a phone conversation kind of deal.
Not a diss track.
No, because y'all fucking don't get it. This is not going to be just some fucking publicity stunt or fucking we can patch this up after the fact and just make sales off each other, whatever. This is going to cause a racial divide where people are going to fucking literally side with people, not based on who's right, who's wrong, who has more skill, who sold more, whatever. It's going to be basically people are siding with people based on skin color.
Yeah, it's like
that's going to be a problem. We can't.
It's already a problem in the world, let's say, and then
right.
it's like perpetuate it.
I felt like we were making progress to some degree,
but then it just seems like, especially with recent events, I'm not really gonna give attention to that.
Yeah.
It just seems like we're kind of going backwards.
Yeah, it's not the time to fucking to do this shit. Because people are going to blur the lines and not realize that sometimes that's just the way the rap game works. They're not going to view it that way. They're going to view it as fucking races can never, even the most successful cats that used to fucking rock with each other cannot.
They don't anymore.
They can't get along. It's not beneficial to anyone, man. I don't like it. Personally. You know, if people would perceive it as what it is and it's just a competitive sport, and maybe it's time to kind of, you know, see who's better. Cool. I'm cool with that. But people don't view shit that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People view it different. Like it's gonna be a racial. It's gonna be a racial thing. It's gonna be a race thing. It's gonna be fucking. Unfortunately, it's going to be divided amongst fans. And now people are going to forget what a legend Snoop is just because, well, I'm white and I'm an M fan and supporter. You know what I'm saying? We've already, the reason I say that is we've already had this argument on BET and all these, you know, Vlad TV and all this other shit, Lord Jamar and all this shit about fucking the black community don't fuck with M. They don't listen to him. Why does that fucking have to be brought up? Like, I get it for the fucking culture or whatever, because you're trying to discredit him, but you're still making a race issue whether you know it or not. So when you make claims of like the black culture, the black community don't fucking listen to M, and then Snoop fucking now goes to M, so then the white communities are going to be like, well, I rock with him. So fuck Snoop then. And now it's a race divided thing. Why should the fucking white community not appreciate the dope ass fucking rappers that paved the way, that went through some shit, talked about real shit. Look at KRS-One. Look at fucking, my God, it's an endless list. LL. You know what I'm saying? Cool Modi. My God, man, the list is fucking endless. It's like, why should, Tribe Called Quest, all these cats, man, Run DMC, all these major legends, why should the fucking white communities just toss all that away to take sides over something that doesn't need sides? Never needed to be a problem in the first place. I don't get all that. I think it's fucking nonsense.
I have to agree with you.
I don't think neither side needs the money that bad to kind of sell their souls for this shit. Y'all need to make a phone call, talk to each other,
and patch things up.
Sort it out and figure out, what the intent was behind the comments, and do it privately. Fucking sit in a boardroom or something and fucking
just talk it out.
Talk it out, whatever, man. Whatever the case may be. But it doesn't have to come to this. I think it's nonsense,
Mm-hmm.
But that's my thoughts on it. I don't know. That's how I feel about everything I've fucking had to talk about tonight.
I think you've hit the nail on the head, to be honest with you.
I tried not to say too goddamn much, but some people just, whatever. Call me motherfucker if there's not a problem. Since it's out there now, I will fucking figure it out. Because that's how I get down. I do man shit. I don't do this Facebook fucking bullshit. I don't do this, disrespect, subliminal shit. Call me if there's not a fucking problem. Desiree, Godfather loves you. Big Uncle T loves you. I got you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. Shout out to Bryce. Love you, brother. And of course, Natty, I love you, sis. And all those other people I mentioned. Scotty, stop tasting yourself, man. Can't be good for you.
Oh, yes.
I mean, do it one more time for my amusement, but after that, knock it off.
But if you do it, Scotty, do it on the 21st of January because that's his birthday. That's his birthday present.
Don't do that shit, man. It's fucking stupid.
No, don't hurt yourself.
Stop doing that shit. You're not gonna, man. What good comes from tasting yourself? You got like a patch of like electrolysis shit now, where you ain't gonna grow no hair. You got like a patch where you ain't gonna bush no more because fucking you like tase yourself in the nuts. I need to know. The people need to know. But you're on a 30-day Facebook jail ban, so you can't tell me. Well, you can go in the fucking messenger, you fuck. Let me know what's up. Mm-hmm. I need to know about your bush. Yo.
And there's one more shout out to Crystal Olivero, your sister.
Oh, of course. I already mentioned her, but I love you, Crystal. You ain't gonna listen to this shit anyway, but you'll be on my show on the 21st. I'll let you know on my birthday. Thank you for doing it, by the way. I love you. And Alexi, your fucking manager, who I love. She's a sweetheart and has been nothing but good to me. And all the people that she's had on my show so far that were just the dopest people. And then it never fucking, audio fucked up, internet fucked up. God damn, it was a whole cluster. And they were so cool because they're like, I'll do it again. Fuck it. Let's do this another time. Fuck it. Don't just release what you got and fill in the blanks. We'll come back. We'll do it again. I'm like, dope. Y'all are the dopest, man. I appreciate all y'all. So I got more people coming from that crew. And I look forward to it. Jess has been super sweet already. What a sweetheart. She's been so kind. Talking to her has been just like, damn, it's going to be a fun show. And that's on the day after my birthday. So I owe her the courtesy, let's say that, of, even though it's after the day after my birthday, don't be too fucking hungover when I do this show. But I did pick nighttime, evening. Give myself a little time to recover. Because let's be real, on my birthday, I'm a giver, I'm gonna go at it, so to speak. So shit happens, man. But other than that, man, I think I covered people.
I think so.
Just be cool, man. With like y'all, you know, don't play with me. Cause I'm a serious cat sometimes. Like I'll be playful and shit. But when you start fucking with like the shit I've done for my son's legacy, now you're fucking upsetting me. Now you're disrespecting me and I can't have that. Cause I come from a place where that gets dealt with real fucking quick. You know what I'm saying? I respect y'all, but don't fucking play with me. You feel me? Like that's all I can say. For my fans, I love y'all. I hope your New Year's kind of starting out dope. I know it's early, so I don't want to fucking jinx it and say too much shit and be too optimistic. I love y'all everywhere, all over the fucking world. Shout out to all my people all over the fucking world. All my friends, my celebrity friends, my fucking friends that I met throughout doing this shit that were my fans and then became my friends. All y'all, I love you. Thank you for fucking checking out the show. And sorry for always bringing fucking drama your way, but people just keep fucking. Imagine being in my shoes, probably. Love y'all. Thanks for checking that shit out. I'll catch your asses down the road.
See you next time.
I will not speak to your smallness, a destruction of the fear in us. I have yet to know what I